I'm supposed to be sleeping, but there's a cat in my room and I can't sleep. And I got to thinking about a debate, an ongoing debate about Einstein's theory of relativity, predicting that time would be dilated when someone traveled very fast for a significant amount of time. If they had atomic clocks, if they had two atomic clocks and left one on the ground and put one on the airplane and traveled 12 hours at 500 miles per hour. I'm too lazy to do the math, but you can probably do it in your head. And compare that to the distance that light would travel in 12 hours. And compare those two numbers. You've got a huge number compared to a tiny number. Somewhere in my computer, I can't find it, is Einstein's formula for calculating time dilation. And it's a simple formula. Yeah, uh, I can do it even though I'm not good at math, and with the use of a calculator. And it's not hard. What it amounts to is if you're traveling very slow, even if you sped up that jet plane, that commercial airliner, from 500 miles per hour to 5,000 miles per hour, and you went around and around and around the world for a year, the amount of time gained or lost, depending on whether you're traveling to the east or the west, that's all nonsense. You will always be comparing a huge number to a tiny number. The difference will always be 0.999, just a row of nines like you can't even calculate. A row of, after the decimal point, you'll have so many nines that your atomic clock, even though it might be accurate, will not be precise enough to calculate how many billionths of a second are supposedly lost or gained, and your test is not accurate enough. The margin of error is too great that your results measured in 0.99999999999 have any meaning whatsoever. That's why every airplane test of time dilation is bogus, and the so-called physics professors and astronomers and whatever who performed the test knew from the beginning their results would be a sham. It's all a sham. It's bogus. It's meaningless. You'd have to have a very fast space vehicle going faster than the space shuttle for a significant amount of time. You can always imagine this. You don't have to actually do it. You can do the math as though you had such a spacecraft. They can go twice as fast as the space shuttle and figure out how many years it would have to travel at this speed to supposedly gain or lose a second. 1 second. 1 second. Not only is Einstein's theory bogus, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It is irrelevant, even if it was true. It's irrelevant. Because, here's the bottom line, because we cannot travel fast enough to make any difference. It has no meaning in our world of slowness. We live in a very slow world compared to the speed of light.